We live.
Sundays and Wednesdays, yeah. 8 o'clock on YouTube and Facebook and Twitter. It's the crew and you. Let's go.
You can't get any better.
Best thing about it, the way he did it the right way.
With the crew and you, to the crew and you.
Do y'all have anything to say about
What up, what up, what up, baby? Welcome to the crew and you. Congratulations to my dog, Chuck Little John, the OG.
Y'all didn't notice I've been changing hats all night, have you?
No.
You've been doing it. And so look, let me tell you, those dudes were the first one that I ever seen with the full tracksuit and no drawers. You know what I'm saying?
Understand that you can be at the bottom, you can be anything you want to be, and when that happens, you can be a champion like me.
You imagine 100 people just all yelling?
With the crew and you, to the crew and you. With the crew and you, to the crew and you.
What up, what up, what up, baby? Welcome to the crew and you. I'm your boy G. To my right-hand side, we got Sparkle City's most argumentative person. Once again, OG Chuck Little John. And underneath us both, man, we got the Decatur's rawest Humpty Hump dancer in the building, Corey Davis. The Humpty dance is your chance to do the hump. Aye.
Yeah.
All right, man. What up, everybody out there on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch, man? Thank you all for rocking with us. Remember, when you come to the channel, baby, bring a friend, tell a friend. Don't come by yourself when you come. All right. What's going on, Rodney Little John? He said, gentlemen and Corey.
Man, that's messed up, man.
And then Larry Wright, my dad, man, he says, hey, fellas, he is on as well, man. And everybody else that's out there, make sure y'all say what's up in the chat, man, so we can say what's up back. Hey, fellas, how y'all doing this Sunday, baby?
Here,
Good, doing good.
Go to fry me some fish tonight, but look, there's a storm going on. I might not make it.
Are you frying it outside?
You know, my wife had told me that too. She go, listen, just fry it outside. I said, I'm not frying it outside because she don't like how it smells, but you want to eat it. You want some fish? It's gonna be in the house.
Well, I threw some burgers on the grill, man. I threw some burgers on the grill and some turkey burgers. So,
Turkey
some turkey
Mm-hmm.
burgers and some regular burgers, man. Just, you know.
Them girly burgers.
You don't like turkey burgers?
I do. You just got to dress it up with too much stuff. You got to put.
Yeah. Yeah, but a whole lot of spice in them bad boys.
Hey, look, you patting them like, look, hey, give me breadcrumbs. Okay, with breadcrumbs. Whatever. It's too much stuff just to make a regular patty.
But you got to get them. You got to get them in the Jenny O's box. That's what it is, man. Already made. Dog. You just throw them on. Just throw them on that. You ain't got to do all that.
You blaspheming right now.
You don't do all that.
Definitely cheap.
Hey, it's got to be quick. You know, I didn't have an opportunity to really get out there and really grill today. I just want to throw something on the grill real fast, man. That's all.
What'd you say? What it's called? Jenny who?
Jenny O. Jenny O.
Jenny O.
Yeah, not Jenny from the block, but Jenny O.
What is that?
That's the name of the brand. That's the name of the brand.
I'm saying, what is that? They sell it at what?
No,
Walgreens?
I got it from. I got it from Publix, man. I got it from Publix.
What is that? Home Depot on the wood aisle.
Hey, try. Now I did do it, but my wife suggested. We took the ground turkey and put taco seasoning in it.
Ground turkey and put taco seasoning in it.
That was pretty. That turned out pretty good.
Now, did it taste like a taco or a burger?
It tastes like a burger, but it just had that extra seasoning. That turkey for some reason kind of bland.
Y'all don't cook it right, dog. Y'all ain't seasoning it. Y'all ain't seasoning it right.
No, we beef guys. I can see where the OG coming from. There's a beef dude up there.
Y'all know what y'all doing, obviously.
No, you right. You just saying I did it.
Hey, my pop said, man, he'll send you guys a great recipe for the turkey burgers, man. So
okay.
So
right.
wait a minute, before we finish, see, the thing about turkey is it's for people that want to say, look, it's like the vegan people. Listen, don't tell me that this is oxtail when it's made out of peas. Just eat the peas. You know what I'm saying? You don't put more seasoning in it, then it's more sodium than meat. I'm ready to just eat the meat. You know, they made out of green peas. You like peas.
And see, Mr. Wright kind of agree with us because why we have to send us a recipe for turkey? You don't hear nobody sending a recipe for burgers.
Right.
How can y'all know what y'all doing?
Okay, G. We'll roll with that.
Hey, it's gonna be like 10 spices to go in. You know, man, I got more spice than turkey.
Out of control, man. Well, let's go ahead and let's go ahead. Let's jump right on in. There's something I want to send a big shout out to a Belgium shot putter. And I know this is weird for me to say that, and I see you all's face, but I thought this was very heroic on her part. And I'm about to show y'all
a sheep shot putter.
Yeah, she.
Okay.
Jolien Boumakwul. I'm probably killing your name. I apologize. But so she, in order for her team, so in the European, not the Olympics, but the European trial, whatever it may be, they had one of their hurdlers got hurt. So they were going to be disqualified from even competing and getting points for that particular event. So instead of being disqualified, she took one for the team and decided, you know what, I'm gonna go
hurdler.
I'm gonna do the hurdle.
A shot putter, like a.
Look at that 1 point for Belgium in their quest to stay in this division. One woman that's really going the extra mile to help her team. Jolien Maliga Bumquo of Belgium there in lane 2. She came 7th in the shot put yesterday. And she put on her own Instagram today, hashtag this is not a joke. I am going to run the 100-meter hurdles for my team. It's all about the team points.
So that was her running for her team, trying to make sure that they got some kind of points. So congratulations, man. It takes a lot for anybody to go do a event that you didn't train for, first of all, to take one for your team, to help your team be able to move on to the next round or whatever it may be to get points. What if you all had to do another event? What event could y'all do?
So when you say another event, you know, another event other than what?
Other than your favorite. So you're the football player, right, OG?
Mm-hmm.
All right. What other event would you be able to do to help your team out?
You big old shot putting.
I never tried to throw a shot put.
At least she cleared the hurdle. Listen, I ain't gonna lie. That's, you know what, babe, you're right. Because that thing is tall, you know. Mm-hmm. And I okay, so my cousin, we went to a track meet about a month ago over at on Emory's campus. And I remember this one dude, he wasn't clearing nothing.
Right. Yeah, tearing them all up.
What?
Running them all over.
Pushing them over at the end. Like push the last 3. But so I guess with me is, okay, say if I were Olympic, you know, I guess if I were Olympic guy, let's shoot for the stars. I'm a 100-yard dash runner.
Okay.
Right? And I'm fast, you know. So all right. So I guess if I had to take one for the team, I guess I'd do the long jump, you know.
Long jump?
Trip jump hard. Trip jump, tear your knees up.
Ooh.
So we associate this with track and field?
Yeah. Track and field.
And it's in your current state, not state back in the day.
Oh man, you know ain't no current 100-mile, 100-yard. Man, come on, man, be real, Charlie. What's wrong with you? You know I can't run 100 yards and be fast. Look, it's fantasy. Look, fantasy Olympics, Chuck.
Okay. I want to get a good little clarification there.
Hey, you wrong as hell. I don't know what's wrong with you, man. Look, trying to make me feel bad. Though. He said, hold up. Like, Corey, you know you can't run over 100 yards and be for real.
I just want some clarification, man.
Hey man, let's welcome my sister on, man. ATW Luxury Homes is in the building.
What's up?
She is
What's
in the
wrong with
building
him, man?
live, man.
Look, do I need to change mine? Okay, yes, I threw a shot. Okay, I'm a shot putter.
Okay,
And then
okay.
Yeah, okay, then I throw the javelin. What's wrong with him, man?
Okay.
All I was asking for was some clarification. That's all.
You a hater, man. I can live a life.
I'm gonna throw the discus in the shot put.
The disc is in shot put. Okay. That's great. Dang, what would I do?
What you trying to do, man? What you thinking?
Look, I thought about like boxing, but
Okay.
then I was like,
Now you gonna take one for the team and go in box?
I might take one for the team and go box, and then
What would be your primary?
my primary would be basketball.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
my
you be
primary.
on the court.
Yeah, I'd
and then
be on the court, and I'm like, you know what? I go in there and take one for the team, man.
the Olympic team needs an extra boxer.
Extra boxes, because you know, in the Olympics they wear the headgear.
It don't matter. That shit
The head getting out around your ribs.
right. Hey, hurt. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you still go feel it. That's just like having a helmet on playing football.
Right. And don't worry about your head. Take one in the bread basket.
Look,
Yeah.
Oh,
that is true. That bread basket shot to kill you right now, boy. Look, let me go back. Hold on.
hey,
I ain't think about that part of it.
he a bona fide hooper and want to take one to the rib.
Hey, you see all these hoopers now? They going out. They boxing now. You know, they get knocked out though. They all get knocked out.
In your issue, boy. No, you'll really be taking one for the team.
Nah, tennis. I wouldn't even be able to hit the ball back in tennis, dog. Dang.
I can play tennis, but I thought we was gonna limit the track and field. So it's
I said Olympics, but you saying track and field.
Yeah, okay, yeah. All right. If we're just saying track and field, yeah, give me the 400. Give me the 400.
One time round.
Yeah. That was my thing. I can go long with this. I wasn't super fast, you know, speed wise, but I can go long, and I get stronger as I go. So yeah, give me the 400.
I think my wife hit it on the head for me. It might be that speed walking too now.
Look, that Olympic speed walking.
I know, right? Look, they said if your leg go up higher, get your ear out of there. Disqualified.
Roddy said, "Don't do that, G man. Go to ping pong." Look,
hey,
that ping pong serious.
They go hard.
They go hard.
Yes, it does.
And Michael, you're right, man. You're right.
I guess the new sport went out. I guess new sport went out there then, but no, everybody going crazy over this pickleball now.
Yeah.
Which to me is like a upscale, bigger ping pong.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's ping pong. What? Because I don't know
on the court.
On the court. It's ping pong on the court. It's ping pong and tennis mixed up.
Yeah.
Mixed together.
With a ping pong ball?
No, it's a smaller tennis ball.
Smaller tennis ball.
Yeah,
okay.
It's a little smaller tennis ball. It's not a ping pong ball.
But it's pointed like tennis, like you point.
Yeah, it's just like it, just about.
Like, with a tennis racket.
It's like a ping pong using a ping pong racket almost.
Probably like I guess you could say a racket ball.
Oh, the rubber racket ball.
Size, but hard like ping pong.
Yep.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah.
They said Jamie Foxx put on a big pickleball tournament. You know.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
My buddy, he was a tennis instructor out here, and now he lives in Florida, and now he's a ping pong. Not ping pong, but a pickleball instructor now.
He said Gailey gonna join the breakdancing team. Oh, I forgot about that too. I do that. You know what is it with the flag and the little dancing or whatever?
Oh, the aerobics thing.
Aerobic ribbon, yeah.
Okay, that takes a lot of skill. That takes a lot of skill, man.
It does.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm out.
You gotta be on your toes and stuff and everything. Yeah.
Nah, I'm out.
Yeah. Well, no. Big shout out to Julian though. Jolien. That's huge, man. Take
What
him
made you? Did you meet her, or what made you bring that up?
I just saw it on ESPN. I was like, man, that's great. That's actually a great just the fact that she got through it.
So she did it so that her team
Wouldn't be disqualified. Yeah, it wouldn't be disqualified. So
every
point
they got some points.
They got some points. Yep, they got some points.
Oh, okay.
Some points versus no points at all.
At all. Yep, man. So that's awesome. That's awesome.
When you first put the video up, in my mind, I thought she was just go, bah, and then jumping over me, and then when the rest of the line left, okay.
Yeah, no, if she can do that as a shot putter, woo, come on.
She wasn't no small girl, but
yeah. You got to be big and strong, man, to do that shot putting, dog.
You know, if I were her, what I would have done, I would just ran right through Look, on them.
Don't you lose points though when you knock the hurdles down?
You just got to finish.
Slow down your speed.
Oh, okay.
You got to finish. That's a clear. If you get over,
I give two. I'm knocking down my hand. Walking
over. Look, I'll be all wrong. Jump with 2 feet, hopping over like I'm hopping over a fence.
Oh. Well, let me tell you something that's not wrong. When you're going out there looking for a house, after you pick your house out, man, make sure to go check out none other than our guy, Alvin Jameson. Are you in the market for a new home or looking to refinance your conventional, FHA, or VA loan? The Crew and you have the perfect guy for you, the mortgage guy, Alvin Jameson. That's right, Alvin Jameson at alvinjameson.com. You can also reach him as we do at 404-587-9033. Financing a home can be one of the biggest investments you can make. Go with the one the Crew and you trust, Alvin Jameson. And when you reach out to him, let him know you heard it from the Crew and you. All right, man. I know the housing market is out of control, but when you do find your home, actually go to ATLW. Not ATLW. What is it? Hold on. What is it? What's my baby name? ATW Luxury Homes. When you're looking for your home. And then after you get your home through her, then you go to my guy, Alvin Jameson, to get it financed. All right. So, fellas, man, in the NBA, there was a draft that happened on Thursday. All right. And this draft, we saw twins actually get drafted back to back. And we saw what some are calling the best player since, I don't know. They said he's going to change the game, but it starts here. I don't know why we can't hear it, but I guess I'm glad. Victor Wembanyama has been picked up by the San Antonio Spurs, as you can see on the video that we're showing right now. 7'5", 190 pounds, from France. They say the guy can dribble and shoot like KD. Can block like Shaq, can dribble like LeBron. And he comes out and he says, who would you like to dunk on? And then you know who he says?
Who?
LeBron James.
I do reach right over LeBron.
I don't think he got enough weight to try to take it to the hole of LeBron. Right. He gonna be picking himself up.
Do y'all think that this Wembanyama is going to be what everybody is predicting him to be? The next best thing to hit the league? Give me your thoughts, man. What do y'all think? My dad said 229 pounds. I don't see it. That I don't see a 229.
In height and weight, probably, because he is 7 feet?
7'5". He's 7'5". He's 7'5".
Wow.
They,
I don't know.
he must have gained some weight.
Yeah. I guess we just have to wait and see because will he play in the because I know they had some games before the season started, sometime after the draft.
Uh-huh.
And some of the players participated some of the draftees participated and some of them don't.
Uh-huh. Well,
So
summer league coming up. Yeah, they're gonna participate in summer league pretty soon.
So we'll know then.
Yeah, he got to play some league, right? At least, say at least 5 games.
Yeah.
So we'll know then. It just reminds me. I guess he just reminded me of the kid that came from, was it Gonzaga?
With the mustache.
They got hurt in the first few games of the season last year. Was out for the season. Can't remember his name. He's a big, tall dude. Came from Gonzaga. Big, tall dude. Big, tall center from Gonzaga. Got drafted last year as a rookie. Got hurt in the first few games of the season and was out for the season. What's that guy's name? I can't remember his name.
Who you talking about?
From
Big, tall guy.
Gonzaga?
I think it was Gonzaga. I could be wrong.
I don't remember. I remember they had the guards at Gonzaga. I don't remember. Yeah, I don't know. You got to tell me about who that is. But yeah, they say he's 210. I don't think he's 210.
Chet Holmgren.
Holmgren, okay. What is that?
Oh, Chet.
Yeah.
Oh, that's yeah. That's right, Chet. He look like he about Chet size.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Chet was 7 feet, 195 pounds.
Yeah. So my dad said he thinks he's gonna be pretty well. He thinks he's gonna do pretty well in the league, man. Very good player. I think they're putting too much on the guy at 19. I think
he's 19
years old, man.
How old was LeBron when he came in? And Kobe. Well, LeBron mainly though. LeBron was deemed to be the next best.
Yeah, 18. LeBron was 18 when he came in. But
So is that too much pressure on LeBron?
LeBron was 18, 250, 260. He was a grown man coming in the league.
child.
Yeah, he was a grown man coming to the league. He was a little different than this Wembanyama. And then I know Victor has been playing professionally overseas. I haven't seen a overseas, a European skinny guy be very successful in the NBA. You don't really see skinny guys being that, Kevin Durant is the only one that I could think of that has been successful at his weight. When he came in, they was like, man, he got to put some weight on. He's just too small. And he's the only one that I could think of that has been successful in that.
And he could be the 5, right?
He got to be 5. He got to be 5.
Yeah, 7'5". Come on.
I would think he would be. Talking to Spurs fans, they don't think he will. They think he's going to be like the 4.
Who?
Because he's so light.
Yeah, right.
They don't want him up against Embiid. Can you picture him against Embiid and Jokic?
No.
Post it down low.
Catching them bows.
And that's what I'm saying. When you slim like that, now I ain't gonna lie. Let's go back to, let's say, Yao Ming. Remember, we just thought Yao Ming was just gonna dominate, but even being 7'6", he just didn't. You didn't see him doing just power moves. He was a good player for those 4, maybe 5 years that he was there, but he was not just dominant. You know what I mean? He was good. He took more outside shots than in, but you would think that somebody that big, I guess with the Rockets, I expected a little bit more, but I got enough out of Yao Ming, but I think he's going to end up panning out that kind of in that same way,
Well, Yao came in late. So when Yao got there, he was already like toward the end of his career when he
played for China.
He played for China.
Oh, okay.
And by the time Houston got his rights, he only had like 5 years left, 4 years left.
Oh, okay. So
so he was on the back end of his whole career. He finally made it in. They said if they would have got Yao when Yao was a young buck, like they wanted, he would have been crazy. He would have been super tough. My dad said he would get better with each passing season. Tony Parker said he has played with this guy and he believes he's going to be good. And I don't know how much stock I put into what Tony Parker says. I don't know.
Tony Parker's the champion, man.
How about to say?
I don't know what player he done when I didn't see him work out with that done something.
He just taking up for his Frenchman.
For his Frenchman. That's all. That's why. That's he just say he just trying to say he's good because he's a Frenchman.
Hey, do you have the whole list of the draft picks?
Not the whole. I got a couple of them though.
How far you go down?
Let me see. I think 5.
Well, I want to mention something.
Okay.
I want to mention the 21st draft pick.
Okay. Talk to me.
Noah Clowney from Alabama.
He's a what number?
The 21st pick.
Okay. What
Noah
about him?
Clowney? He played at Alabama.
Uh-huh.
Guess where he's from?
Oh shit.
Oh, you set us up for that one. Damn.
God.
I really thought you had.
I thought he had something good.
Hey,
I was saying, man, this kid from played at Alabama one season and got drafted 21st.
I don't even remember him at Alabama.
From Spartanburg, South Carolina.
He's a Sparkle City good dude.
That's right.
I don't remember him in Alabama.
Well, somebody do got drafted 21st.
Somebody got drafted number 2 also from Alabama, and it wasn't him.
Yeah,
we didn't.
That's fine.
We didn't know him.
He still went in the first round.
Why did you say something before the draft?
Right.
That there was a draft. Yeah,
right.
You ain't say nothing until
Because
right
that's
now.
not how y'all are. You act just like you acting right now.
You ain't never heard of this guy either.
I
Right.
did. That's why I'm playing high school at Dorman.
Hey, somebody told you that at the draft.
Now, see,
Hey,
this listen,
Gorman got drafted.
listen, this is typical y'all. Y'all just haters, man.
Did you know he was there? Did you know he was at the draft?
Did you know he got drafted?
I knew he got drafted, and I knew he was at Alabama. And I was trying to figure out why nobody in the state tried to recruit this kid to keep him in state and let him go to Alabama. But anyway, I don't hear either one of y'all saying nobody from your hometown got drafted.
Well, when we talked about Alabama in the tournament, you ain't never mentioned Noah Clowney.
Only thing we talked about Alabama was the incident that happened in Alabama. That's the only thing we really talked about Alabama.
Then why at no point did you go? My homeboy is in the gym with him. My homeboy.
Why would I associate my homeboy with that drama?
He obviously was good.
Y'all just some haters, man. I don't hear y'all saying nobody going pro from y'all hometown. Y'all haters, man. You haters.
Listen, plenty of people from Atlanta and California that made it to the draft. But what we're saying,
I'm gonna name a drink after y'all. Haterade.
Obviously, this dude is good if he went 21. You ain't said nothing about that dude till right now.
That's our shock. That's all, OG. We're shocked.
Listen, better late than never.
It never.
I said better late than never.
I heard it better late.
Hey, my dad said George Gervin, Kevin Durant, and many more players with slender frames had done well in the NBA. I don't even know how tall or skinny George Gervin was.
But I think your point was, G, that people from overseas have been that successful.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, I don't.
We're seeing the summer league.
Look, Pop just named 2 people and then said many more. Pop, you gotta bring me some more people, man. Don't just name them 2 people that we already named. Kevin Durant.
Yeah.
But the summer league will show us something.
It shows some playing the people who ain't gonna make the team.
Lil John, you ain't heard about him neither, so you can't.
No, ain't nobody. And I'm happy for Noah Clowney, but I didn't know who he was.
Y'all haters, man. Y'all just mad because nobody from y'all hometown going pro.
The first thing I thought about when you said Clowney, really, I thought about the other Clowney.
Jadavian
Clowney.
We're talking about basketball, man.
It don't matter. When you say that, just let me know you have mentioned him. Because at first I thought you were gonna say, clown. I'm like, is it brother?
So if I had mentioned, if I did mention, y'all had something to say. Since I didn't mention, you got something to say.
Man,
that still doesn't negate the fact that he got drafted 21st.
And he from Sparkle City.
Yeah,
that's right.
You gotta do better.
Let's just hope he don't act like Zion.
I was just waiting to see how long that was gonna happen.
All right. So, and everybody knows Zion's stalker. Now she has a Zion tattoo on her face now.
And why y'all think that happened?
Messing with a dude from Sparkle City?
I have no idea, man.
Hey, it's something to make you go and get a tattoo on you.
Hey, that's Sparkle City magic, dog. I got that pixie dust. I don't know what's going on.
Oh, Lord.
All right. So, hey, speaking of the Celtics, man, my dad said Julian Phillips, he went to the Celtics. What's the guy that just went to the Celtics? Are you talking about the draft pop, or are you just talking about period? But we will talk about the trade. Kristaps Porzingis. We talked a little bit about it on Wednesday. It finally went down on Thursday, but it wasn't a 3-team trade. It was just I'm going to send you my guy, Porzingis, up from the Wizards to Boston, and I'm going to give you all, Boston, I'm going to send my guy down. Oh, guess what? 3-team trade, right? Because they sent, because Memphis got the Grizzlies. Memphis got the Grizzlies.
What'd you say?
The Grizzlies got Marcus Smart from the Celtics,
right?
And the Wizards got Tyus Jones from the Grizzlies.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Tyus Jones, the guard.
The guard. Yeah.
Play for Duke.
Yeah, play for Duke. Yeah. Okay. So. Let's start with the Celtics, man. I've talked to a few Celtics fans, and they're not happy.
Yeah, who will be point guard?
Yeah. And Marcus Smart to me was I'll put him in that Draymond category, but he was the transmission of that team. He took a foul, he took a hard three whenever you needed it. You know what I'm saying? He had the most spirit. I say the green hair. To me, he was all Celtic to me. You know what I mean? So it was why let him go, I don't know. But it was a little disappointing. Well, I ain't gonna say disappointing, but a little confusing on why they let Smart, ride. I don't know. That's me though. I thought he was just all Celtic. Celtic pride.
Celtic pride. He was the heart and soul.
Yeah, that dude's been there, good and bad with the Celtics.
Mm-hmm.
And it goes back to what we said. We said sometimes we'll say, they should get the guarantee money. But, when they do you like they do you, get me.
This is why you get the guaranteed money.
Yeah, get me.
Yeah. Because I'm sure he never thought, hey, they're gonna get rid of me. I'm like, right. I am the heart and soul of this thing. And and I know OG, you asked, well, who's gonna be the point guard? Was Marcus Smart a true point guard anyway?
He's the closest thing to a point guard they had, I think.
They got a guy on the bench named JD Davidson.
I guess. What about my other man, White?
He's more of a 2 or 3.
My forehead.
Yeah, forehead. Talking about forehead.
Why y'all talking about people like that, man?
What's that? Really?
That boy.
That bad boy.
That boy up there. That boy up.
When you got your headband on,
yeah. He got his headband on like this.
Hey. Hey, the band is like, they got that much forehead.
Yeah. So I know, like I said, they got JD Davidson. That's they'll probably bring up. He was a rook last year. I think he still needs some development. Porzingis, Jaylen Brown, and Jason Tatum. I don't really understand how that's going to work. That means you're going to really have to put Porzingis at the 5. If you're going
to at the 5,
if you're going to keep Tatum and Brown, Tatum's at the 3 or the 4, Brown's at the 3.
So you saying Porzingis gonna start then?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Was he starting at Washington? Okay.
Oh yeah. Did they trade Brogdon? I don't think they traded Brogdon yet. I know they was trying, but I thought it fell through. Let's see.
Is he under contract?
Let's see. Let's look it up. Let's look it up and see. Free agents for NBA 2023. Let's see.
Hold on.
I don't see him on here. Yeah, no, I don't see him on here, so I don't believe he is a free agent yet. I know, but he was in trade talks. They were talking about,
To Brogdon?
Brogdon, yeah. They were talking about, trying to trying to find a deal for him. But yeah, no, I don't see him on here as far as free agents. So yeah, no. Yeah, so no, he's still there, man. So he can play the point. Hey, appreciate that enough skull, man. Yeah, you right on point. He can be there. So he can be that point guard, and he'll like that. So
I'm gonna ask y'all a question. So was Memphis interested in this trade just because Ja gonna be out for 25 games? And what's gonna happen when Ja come back with Marcus Smart?
I don't think they got it because Ja was going to be out. Because if that was the case, they would have kept Tyus. Because when Ja was out last time, Tyus was doing well as his backup. So they got rid of him. I think they brought him in.
But they got rid of him because they got Smart.
For leadership purposes?
Leadership purposes for Ja.
To help Ja along.
Is he the guy though? Is Smart the dude?
Smart is the dude now. Smart back in his older days, he wasn't that guy. He was a hothead back in his early days. He's more of a leader now, and I believe that could be what kind of pushed them to go after him. And then he brings in championship mentality, playoff runs. He's been there making deep playoff runs. So he's bringing that experience as well.
And he's probably the most senior guy on that team now, I guess.
Him and your boy, Steven Adams.
Well, it's evident that Steven Adams not helping.
Yeah, no, he don't. Yeah.
Because he built on the team, so
yeah.
So I tend to agree with you. I guess they probably bringing him for that reason to try to get in the job, help the job head in the right direction, and down this wrong path.
Who will get? Who will have the best impact out of these two trades?
I mean, the three trades.
The Wizards don't want to do anything anyway, so won't really.
You're talking between
that man just pushed the Wizards out so fast.
So the Boston with Porzingis and Memphis with Smart.
I think Smart has gone, unless, like you said, if he's the leader that you're talking about, he's gonna have to calm down that Memphis mentality. But I ain't gonna lie to you, I don't. As far as impact,
that's a Celtics.
I kind of go. The Celtics are already formed. You know what I'm saying? Porzingis will come into a championship caliber atmosphere. I think Smart is gonna have to do a little bit more work because right now they just want to, they want to fight. It's either gonna go negatively or like I said, I'm hoping that it goes the way you want, but that team is already fiery. You know what I'm saying? Smart can be that dude. He get in people's face. He was the only one kind of doing it at the Celtics, but then you put him around 3 to 4 other guys that want to do the same thing. If the leadership quality is not there, like you're saying, it's going to go negatively for Smart. So I'll go with Porzingis also. But like I said, but then again, you just ask impact, whether positive or negative. I can see it going both ways at Memphis.
And I meant positive. I don't want to be a negative impact. But so let me go back to something that you always say, Corey, is you can't take the engine out of the team and expect to be the same team. So you said it about Draymond Green with the Golden State Warriors. You just told me that Marcus Smart was that fixture for the Celtics. Now, are you saying they're going to be the same team without that engine?
Yeah, man. You ever had a rebuilt engine? It ain't the same no more. You ever had a rebuilt transmission? Somebody always say, don't push it that hard. You know, it ain't the same. So when you just said that, like I said, to put them in a different scenario, that's what I thought about. I've had a rebuilt one before, you know what I'm saying? And the first thing the dude that put it in this thing, you know, take it easy now for the first year. So if you put him there, he's gonna still be the guy. But I had to think about what you just said in his content. If I took Draymond Green and I put him on the Hawks, is he the same guy to push the Hawks the same way that he pushes?
That's not.
That's
not what I was asking. I was asking if you take Draymond off the Warriors, are they still the Warriors? You took Marcus Smart off the Celtics, are they still the Celtics?
And then you just added a vanilla Porzingis.
Are you saying vanilla and just?
I mean,
or are you talking about the skin color?
Damn.
Okay.
Just play.
Okay.
Yeah. No, they're not the same.
That's what happens when you have a lousy mechanic.
That's what I was about to say. I said, I can get my car, not to push it for the first year. Listen here, bro. We talk about a refund or something. Because you wasn't the man. You wasn't the one.
Hey, well, first of all, I bought a used transmission. That's probably the first thing, you know, because the transmission I had went bad. So listen, take it easy, kid. Take it easy. Okay.
Okay. So
for me, I think it's going to be Memphis that's going to benefit the most. Okay. And like I said, I think it's because I think Marcus Smart is kind of that guy that can lead Ja and keep Ja on the team, on the court, and assist him in heading down the right direction. For Boston, Boston has already most of their parts are gonna still be there. Yes, Smart was that engine, but I think they will still progress on without Smart. Okay. But I think if Smart can go to Memphis and gives Ja that kind of leadership and I guess and mentality that he needs from a veteran player that heads him down the right direction, I think that's where Memphis is going to benefit the most.
Okay. I agree with OG. I think it's going to be Memphis that's going to benefit the most out of all this. And when it's all said and done, I think Memphis was a very talented team with leadership problems. I think bringing him in is going to help out that leadership problem and bring a little. They was already tough, but they got rid of one of their tough players, and they just brought in another one when they brought him in. You know, they don't have Dylan Brooks anymore, so they brought Marcus Smart in to be that tough player. All right, man. Next trade, CP3 to the Warriors. And your boy Mike Dunleavy has taken over GM responsibilities, and this was his first move to bring in CP3 and send Poole. Poole is out of there now. Not Draymond Green, but Poole. Well, Draymond is, he opted out, but
that just means that they can redo
the contract. Right. He wants $100 million. He wants $100 million. So but now Poole is in Washington. So y'all tell me what do y'all think about this trade, man? And on top of that, Livingston, who was working in the front office along with Dunleavy, he's not with them no more. I think, he's done. He left.
Livingston, the guy used to be a player. The player, Livingston.
Huh? He left. I thought he got promoted.
He left today, man.
He left today.
Yeah. I don't believe he was happy with, them bringing. I'm speculating. Speculating that he's not happy with Mike Dunleavy getting that position. But go ahead and tell me about the move with bringing CP3 to the Warriors.
Where you go? When you go play?
He said, "Wait, where you gonna play?
When is he gonna play? Because he definitely not taking Steph Curry's place. So he gonna be a backup point guard, I guess.
No.
What?
No, I don't think so.
You think he gonna start?
I think gonna start.
They gonna go a 3-guard rotation?
I think so. It's gonna be small, but I think Curry gonna move to the 2. You got. I'm just speculating like we all do. I think Curry gonna move to the 2. And they're gonna put Clay at the 3. Draymond still at the 4, and they got to find him a big man, probably in Looney still, but or they're gonna have to bring some some trade guys in there. But
You gonna bench Wiggins?
All he has to do is pass the ball. He's not gonna.
They're gonna bench Wiggins.
Oh shit! I'm sorry.
Yeah, exactly.
Where Wiggins gonna do?
He's definitely coming off the bench. CP3 not coming in to start. No. CP3 is not coming in to start. I don't see that.
You think he
at 38?
But he's still point, what y'all call point guard. You know what I mean?
He's still.
Hey, I think he's to the point now where he's doing what y'all say other people do.
Chasing that ring. Right.
Chasing that ring before he retire.
Dang. So hold up. So what was Curry playing? He was playing the 1?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
1. Who was playing the 2?
Clay.
2.
Wiggins.
3.
Wiggins.
Draymond 4.
Draymond 4.
Looney.
That's why I say where and I studied a little bit. Where you gonna play? He gonna be coming off the bench.
Well, they did need some more bench help, but
they got rid of Poole.
I'm glad they got rid of Poole. I ain't gonna lie, that's fine with me. The Poole move is just I think they just had to make a move done. Kudos to Dunleavy. It's like let's put a Band-Aid on this thing. Let's rip it off and let's go ahead and it negatively or positively, like you said, either the punch affected him negatively or either him getting the bag affected him negatively. Somebody saw something that they just didn't want to continue to deal with a third season, or a second season after he got his money. Maybe if CP3 is there as a role player or maybe like a strong bench player, because remember Livingston was a part of that squad where when you put him in on the bench, they didn't lose points, they didn't lose game. It stays steady. Remember they always had a second tier squad that could keep it going and not have a problem. Now, if CP3 is willing to take this lesser role, but it has to be put back in place where they got a second tier squad. I remember, like I said, when Livingston came in there, what's the dude's name? Last name West. Help me out.
David West.
David West and a few other cats, that could keep it going, that give us a Curry and Clay a little breathing time. If it works that way, then I'm good with it. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I know they still gotta get some more keys. I'm mad that Livingston is gone, but
I'm trying to find that. I just saw it earlier today.
So I guess it does two things. It cuts down that elephant in the room between Draymond and Poole.
Sure.
And then it makes room, I guess, like y'all already said, for more money for them to sign Draymond.
Okay, so let me throw something out at both of y'all then. So like I said, because Draymond did, like I said, he opted out. What if in this first year, if Dunleavy does not give Draymond the bag he's looking for, does the CP3 start then, and they put Wiggins at the 4 as a starter?
So you go put Clay at the 3.
CP3, Curry, Clay at the 3, Wiggins at the 4, and then find him a big man.
What you don't want to do is play CP3 that much, that many minutes.
Facts. I know. I agree with that totally.
So you would rather him come off the bench, help out the young players that come off that bench, and be able to allow Kuminga and your boy Gary Payton Jr. to be able to just come off the bench and score, and not worry about trying to control the ball.
Now, don't play me now. You last week you were saying that he was going, if he were the Laker, he was going to start.
Did I say that?
Maybe the Lakers, but I think if you try to make him start and go to state, then you go break up that chemistry they already got. By trying to move players to different positions.
And speaking of chemistry, Draymond don't like CP3, and CP3 don't like Draymond.
This ain't the first time they done draft somebody that he don't like, but they still, kind of.
Y'all going back to another Poole situation.
he ain't like Durant,
Durant was one game away from getting punched too. Look, he knew it. Yeah. So, but he said, LeBron called him and said, Chris Paul is a great friend and he's a good guy, man. So be nice to him. So he said he's gonna be nice to him because of that.
That all sounds good, G.
That's what Draymond said. That was Draymond said. That what he said on his podcast.
Something wrong with you, man.
That's what he said. I didn't say that. Draymond said that.
Draymond said that LeBron called and said, "Be nice to Chris Paul."
He said that he's a good guy. He's been a good friend to me. And if he's a good friend, he said if he's a good friend to LeBron James, then he's okay with me.
See, this is where you going back where you dog out Draymond for being for riding LeBron James coattail or being a personal cheerleader. You've been doing it for weeks now, man.
I didn't say it. He said it. That's what he said. I don't know.
Okay.
I'm just saying. Everybody knows he's a LeBron stan,
Stan is biggest fan. But these guys wanna watch and fly. Got out of bed. He's stupid.
My dad said Chris will never start at his age. He's just a good reliever. And so snack, welcome on, Big Snack. He said Livingston left the organization and he was motivated by a desire to spend more time with his family, who are not located in the Bay Area. He said he's actually moving to Las Vegas to be with his family and stuff. So that was his motivation. So appreciate that update, Big Dog. Appreciate that update.
So out of these teams, let's answer the same question we answered about Boston and Memphis.
Who's going to benefit more?
Biggest impact?
Who's going to benefit more? Yeah. Who's going to benefit more with Poole going to the Wizards?
He had nowhere to up with Poole.
Yeah, he's about to be able to shoot when he wants to. Him and Tyus Jones, they're actually going to be a pretty decent backcourt with them two. So it won't be bad. I don't think they're going to do anything, but I don't think the Warriors got any better adding CP3, unfortunately. What
may happen though is on the outside he can't. He's always out during the playoffs, with him coming off the bench, that means he won't have to play as many minutes and potentially be in as many games, so he may be ready to come playoff time this year.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
His time management is gonna be managed for him, not by having to miss games, but by having to come off the bench.
So I got a little video, a little clip of your boy. All right, this is your boy Draymond.
And CP was kind of using, like CP saw stuff coming up, and once you start to get older in this league, you start to realize, like, okay, this guy is coming. Eventually, he may catch me because I'm gonna start to decline at some point. And so I would kind of see CP kind of keeping stuff at bay, but yet fucking giving him a stiff arm at the same time. Now, Steph, Steph ain't, Steph is Steph. Like, we all love Steph. Like, he ain't cut, like, he ain't got the street part to him. And so he ain't confrontational at all. He ain't confrontational. Exactly. And so with me coming from where I come from and the way I grew up, I'm kind of watching like, yo, he kind of rock with you, Steph, but he kind of don't. He kind of keeping you at bay. And so I took it upon myself to try to create fucking division there. I don't like CP at all. Like, we don't have a good relationship at all, but I respect him.
So he already trying to start some stuff, but the guy ain't got that yet.
He's smart.
So yeah. So I it's gonna be interesting. And that's if he comes back. I still think he wants to play with LeBron. So that's if he comes back. But he said
have no room for that man. Let's y'all get rid of somebody.
He said he wanted 100 mil. So I don't know if Draymond gonna get 100 mil.
They better do it over 10 years. Ain't gonna be no 100 for 3 or 4.
Snack says, man, if you get more protection off the Warriors second team, that is beneficial to the squad. And James Littlejohn said Golden State won't make the playoffs.
Really?
Damn.
Really?
Ooh.
Really?
Okay. All right.
And they call me a hater.
Well, you are OG. You are. That's not.
But there's other people on the show that's haters other than me.
All right. Let's transition to the NFL, man. We talked about this last show, at the end of last show, when we abruptly had to get off. NFL's best available players. NFL best available free agents. And we said, Hopkins, Cook, Clowney, Peters, Darby, Zeke, Hunt, Fournette, Bridgewater, Landry, Galladay, Taylor Lewan, Justin Houston, Melvin Ingram, Julio Jones. Who do y'all feel, man, is the best you're a hater from Decatur? The best free agent, man, or the guy who should be warranting the most interest right now. Let's give it for
our team,
for our teams. And everybody, if you don't know, if y'all new to the channel, I'm a Cowboys. My man to my right is a Washington Commander, and underneath us both is Atlanta Falcons.
I'll take the stage first if y'all don't mind.
We don't mind. I don't mind.
What you do? No, I ain't gonna lie. It's been 2 guys that I've been looking at in free agency, and this is from a help standpoint. I've been saying this for a couple of weeks now, almost months, that we made some wonderful changes, made some good moves in free agency, but I wanted to see 2 more people from a help standpoint for a lot of the new guys and the rookies that we pulled in. Taylor Lewan.
Mm-hmm.
I've spoken about him, for a little while now. He has a relationship with our coach on that offensive line. He was on that offensive line on one of the best seasons that they had offensively.
Mm-hmm.
Taylor Lewan knows the same offense. He can come in and it can be an interior offensive lineman without having any problems. You know what I'm saying? That's one guy I was hoping that we kind of picked up or just took a look at. And then also to help our receiver core out, and from a just a wonderful story standpoint, I wouldn't mind them seeing Julio Jones back. To help some of these guys with some footwork, with some hand and catch work. Yeah, I'm not saying he had to be in the game, but to help. Don't look at me crazy, but sometimes it's a nostalgic, feel good type. Bring him back. You know what I'm saying? Because he ain't got to be for him. We ain't finna make a whole bunch, but show these dudes how to get that footwork right.
If y'all haven't watched any of our seasons, Corey has been claiming for Julio Jones to come back and play forever since he's been gone. Like he misses. This is that old girlfriend that he just missed. Like he misses. He miss him, man.
Man, listen, that's my dude. That's my dog, man. Listen, I ain't gonna lie. That's my first. Listen,
your first
one of the first. He won the first jersey I bought for regular price. I'm like, man, this gonna be a good jersey, man. Julio,
you gotta let go of the sentimental, man, and do what's best for your team, man.
You let it go. My team is in good shape. That's why I said you're right. His hamstring is done, but you bring him in to help out. Bring him in.
You want to bring somebody to help out. You want somebody to go be on the field, not somebody's gonna be on the sideline. You just bring him in another coach then.
Look, do y'all remember on the Time to Kill where he said, "You let him loose, you turn him loose. if they shoot my dog, I kill him dead. You turn him loose. Bring him back, man. Bring him back.
Bring him back."
They said Hamstring Jones is finished, and Snack said, "Bring him back as a coach. Then don't wait the roster spot on a watch player, man.
Don't you talk about him like that. Good."
He was good.
He did well last year.
He was good in his prime.
I know, right?
OG, who you got, big dog?
I'm going with probably Marcus Peters. I need a senior guy to work with, to be right there with my younger guys that we just drafted in the defensive backfield. I say that's what we need. We need strength in the defensive backfield. Our front seven is pretty strong.
Marcus Peters, that's one of your homeboys, ain't it?
Who homeboy?
Where you from?
Nah. See, there you go. Where that come from? I ain't never said nothing about no Marcus Peters. Okay. David Clown is my homeboy, but
okay.
But then the other one I would say, even though we got a pretty good receiver core, I would take Hopkins. Hopkins with a second year quarterback, could do wonders.
Okay, I changed mine. I go with Hopkins too.
No. When I gave you that opportunity, you said, no, I'm sticking with Julio. I told you that they say you don't need no coach.
Something about when you said it, I was like, damn, that was stupid. I gotta go with the sure shot too. Why did I do
that? Yeah, he did. Oh man. Hey, welcome on, big cuz Matt Wright is on, man. He said, hey, the Wi-Fi is slow on the ship, man. He's out on the water, man. Be careful, man. Don't get on no doggone. I ain't gonna say it. I ain't gonna say it.
Don't do it.
No, I ain't gonna do that.
So who you got? Look, before you even do it, who you got, G?
I'm going with Risner Dalton, the guard, man, that is available.
Wait, who he played with? Who did he play last year?
That's a good question. I want to say Tennessee.
Dalton, he played with Dalton Risner?
Yeah.
He played with Denver.
Okay, yeah, Denver.
Offensive line or defense?
Offense. Yeah, offensive guard.
Okay.
Yeah, give me him, and then give me Robert Quinn again. When Robert, I know he's a little long in the tooth, but he shows up in big games.
Robert Quinn?
Yeah, Robert Quinn played well when he played with us, played well at the Bears, helped out the Eagles a little bit this past year. Just come in spot situations, kind of what Von Miller does. Just to help out. We're deep at that defensive end spot, but putting him in the rotation, I think can help, man. So those two players for me would be who I would, I would go after as a Cowboy.
Hey, you brother Von Miller. I saw. Look, I don't know if y'all seen that. But I saw a clip about they was talking to Von Miller, and they asked him a question about what other 3 defensive linemen that he would want on the team on his front. What would be his ideal 3?
Are you asking me?
And no, that's what he said. I was gonna tell y'all what he said.
Oh, he probably said Payne and Allen, and probably Michael Parsons.
No.
No. Who he say?
He said Khalil Mack on the other side.
Khalil Mack. Okay.
He said Aaron Donald, because Aaron Donald is nonstop. He started playing last year with Aaron Donald, his man. And he said beside Aaron Donald, he would want J.J. Watt.
Retired J.J. Watt?
Well, at this time, I think J.J. Watt was still in the league when they asked him this question.
Okay. So this is probably a couple years ago when they asked him this.
Yeah, so what y'all think about that front? What y'all think about that front for?
Well,
Mack is still there.
Yeah, is Mac still the Mac that he was back then?
He's at the Raiders, right?
Yeah,
no, yeah, Chargers.
Yeah, Chargers. We won't even talk about Khalil Mack no more. Yeah, I don't know. JJ ain't who he used to be. I need a more updated one.
So who would you want?
I'll definitely have Michael Parsons on the other side. I would have Aaron.
So what? Let me now. So what is Michael Parsons? What is his position? Because you can put him on the other side.
All defense.
He on defense end. They got him a defense end right now.
He y'all pass rush, right?
Yeah. So,
but he be a linebacker too.
Yeah, he be a linebacker. He be all over, but he's gonna be a lot more on the end this year. But
okay.
So I would have him there, and then I would have Aaron Donald, of course, and I would probably have Payne or Allen from the Commanders. That'd be mine.
That's gangster.
Yeah, that'd be nasty. That'd be nasty. All right,
Kind of like what we got.
See, man,
I see. I try to give him some.
I was just about to say, man, you can get that dude some flowers. You can't get him no flowers. You know
what? All I said is kind of like what we got. That's all I said.
Try, man. The dude from Cleveland, he's talking about Myles Garrett.
Yeah,
Myles Garrett. Yeah, you got Myles.
How did I do? What did I do wrong by saying kind of like what we got?
Myles.
I didn't throw no pot shot at nobody.
It's like if a dude come up, like say, if you were a woman, dude come in, hey, I want to give you some flowers. What took you so long? I know I'm beautiful. Where you been?
Just by me saying kind of like what we got.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like I said, every time y'all say something like that, I want y'all to have a glass and take a sip of that haterade.
All right, fellas, man. This we're 74 days away from the NFL season, y'all. 74 days. We're getting closer and closer. That's just a little over 2 months, man. A little over 2 months. I'm getting excited.
I can't wait.
Yeah, I'm getting excited, man. We're getting closer and closer. So I know my boy will be down here. Do y'all play down here, right? In October, right?
Yes, sir.
October.
We come and see them birds.
Yeah, come and see the birds.
Get us some feathers. Get us plenty of feathers.
My team look good.
Yeah, you ready? You ready? All right, fellas. Hey, man, I got a game. Do y'all have anything else?
I got one. I got a game after yours too.
Okay, my guy says no college football preview. I don't have anything from college football right now. Snack.
I know one thing I'm gonna say. Since 2014 is the last time a rookie was a starter in the WNBA All-Star game.
Oh, what's what we got to talk about? WNBA. There we go. That's what I have.
And that starter is the one that Corey said probably wouldn't be able to adapt to the WNBA.
Damn.
like she did in South Carolina.
Damn.
Oh, stop it. You know what I'm saying?
I remember stuff.
Yeah.
I'm saying, don't do that. Lil Boston, you act like she just came out balling. It took a minute,
You know what? Why? Because they weren't going to her. They wouldn't give her the ball. But now they realize what they need to do.
They got your email. Okay. They got
That's right. That's right. I got to clue them in on what to do.
All right. So, hey, good evening. Good evening. Not your average guy. My guy, Steve, man. Welcome on, big homie. Hey, that's good. That's good. And let's see. All right, Jags. My guy Matt says, man, Jags Duval. No need for a college preview because FSU all the way.
Who said it?
Boy.
Who put this?
Matthew.
Stop it.
Yeah, he ain't playing with y'all this year. All right. And then Snack says, will Georgia 3P? So that's a good question, man. We will jump into that in a second. But let's go to the WNBA. At the All-Star starters have been announced. The All-Star reserves will be announced July 1st. All right. BG, man, she comes out of prison and is a starter for the All-Star game.
She's not playing though, right?
Yeah.
I thought she was hurt though right now.
BG?
I don't know. I thought she was hurt. My bad.
No, I don't think she's hurt.
Okay.
They just fired their coach.
Yeah, they 2-10.
Yeah, they got the worst record in the league right now. So,
Son?
yeah, no, the Mercury.
Mercury.
Yeah.
Phoenix Mercury. Okay.
All right. Aja Wilson and Stewie are the team captains. Aaliyah Boston is a starter over in the eastern side. Satu Sabagi.
Call that girl Satan.
Boy, Satu. My handwriting. Satu. I gotta get glasses, fellas.
Do you?
I'm getting reading glasses. Yeah.
Quit being proud.
They should be here this week, man. So
you gotta drive with them or what? You just
reading glasses. Yeah, reading glasses. All right.
That's just the beginning.
Alina Deladonna. We haven't talked about her in forever.
Deladonna, yeah, you're right. She hadn't been in the Elena Deladonna. Didn't she date Kevin Durant back in the cut?
Who?
Elena Deladonna. I know she's on the other team now, but I'm saying, didn't she? Okay. I'm going somewhere else.
Smack said, did you see the no-look pass homegirl on the Aces drop? No, I didn't see it. I didn't see it. Did you see it? I know OG saw it.
Yeah, she did. And then she did a pass from out of bounds behind her back. Chelsea Gray did.
It's an ace highlight, another aces highlight.
Yeah. You heard the highlight. Yeah, go ahead with the team. I started.
Chelsea Gray, starter. Jackie Young, starter. Jewel Lloyd, starter for the Seattle Storm. And Enrique Oglubale is a starter for the Dallas Wings. So that's the starters for. Yeah, there's 3 starters out of the Aces. So you might as well throw Candace Parker. She'll probably be a reserve in there as well.
Hey, wait a minute. Phoenix
might be there too. Might be all 5 of them make it.
Oh, stop. Phoenix has only won 2 games?
Yes.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah. And my boy Steve said, don't know none of them. Yeah, Steve, don't worry, man. Hey, keep listening, bro. We're going to teach you. We're going to teach you a little bit something. We're going to teach you a little something about them.
I had to learn, too. I'm still learning. I ain't going to lie to you, Steve. Come on with me, man. Come on with me.
Hey, July 1st, we will hear the rest of the reserves for that squad, man. All right, so let's go ahead, and I got a game for us, and I know Corey has a game as well. This game might be a little difficult. No, it's not. It's gonna be pretty easy. But
okay. You know what happened? We had these difficult games.
Yeah, I mean, it's a who was drafted higher. That's all. Who was drafted higher out of these players?
What sport? All sports?
We're gonna do basketball and football, NFL and NBA.
I got a
Who was
draft.
drafted higher? Okay.
Yeah, we just had a draft on Thursday. Might as well do a draft game, right?
Okay.
All right. So let's start with basketball since we're talking about basketball right now. Steph Curry or Devin Booker, who would you have to hire?
Booker.
Booker.
Steph Curry. He was drafted 7th. Booker was drafted 13th.
Okay.
All right. Everybody said Booker. Everybody said Booker. Okay. Giannis or Kobe Bryant?
Kobe was.
Giannis.
Yeah, that's right. I go with Giannis too.
Giannis. All right. Kobe Bryant.
What we over to?
Kobe was drafted 13th. Giannis was drafted 15th. All right.
That's too close, man.
Kobe, there you go. Snack. All right. Tatum or Embiid? Jason Tatum or Embiid?
Tatum.
Tatum.
All right. My guy Steve says Embiid. It's actually a tie. They're 3-3. They both drafted 3, number 3.
See. Now, if you doing you doing 3.
How about they drafted? Oh, yeah, they drafted in different years.
Different years.
How about we drafted 3?
Yeah.
But your game there's some flaws in it. You know, we supposed to go. You asking this competition like, are they gonna be the same? Come on, man. All right. Good. Cheating. You cheating and you get the answers.
Trae Young or Chris Paul?
Trae Young.
Chris Paul.
Steve says Paul. OG says Paul. Corey says Young. It is Chris Paul. Chris Paul was number 4. Young was number 5.
I won up on Corey.
Allen Iverson or Ja Morant?
Allen Iverson. Yeah, because he's number 1.
Yeah, Iverson.
Iverson is right. Ja Morant was number 2. We're gonna go back a little bit. Charles Barkley or Karl Malone?
Charles Barkley or Karl Malone? I'm gonna say Barkley.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Barkley too.
Okay, Barkley. We got Barkley. All right. Snack, you got anything? Nephew, you got anything out there? All right. Y'all, Karl Malone he has. All right. The answer is Barkley. Barkley was drafted number 5. He was 5. If y'all it was actually they said that in air. So, and Malone was 13. Karl Malone was 13. All right. Shaq or Penny?
Shaq or Penny?
Shaq.
I'm going Penny.
Going Penny. Steve says Penny as well. Corey says Shaq. And the answer is Shaq. Shaq was number 1. Penny was number 3. Yeah, Penny was number 3. All right. Jordan or Durant?
I'm gonna go Durant. Mike was number 3.
I'm going with Jordan.
All right. We got 3 Durants and 1 Jordan. The answer is Durant. Durant was number 2. Jordan was number 3. You was right, Corey.
I now move up 1 ahead of him.
Yes. All right, nephew. Who was drafted higher? That's the game we're playing. Now we're jumping into the NFL. All right. Got a couple names out here for you all. Pat Mahomes or Josh Allen?
I'm
going with Josh Allen.
Yeah, I go with Josh Allen too, because Pat was Pat was 13. I'm going with Allen.
All right, everybody got Josh Allen. Josh Allen was drafted number 7. Pat Mahomes was drafted number 10. Yes. All right.
Still ahead. Still ahead.
Zeke or Barkley? Saquon Barkley. Zeke or Saquon Barkley?
Zeke.
I'm going with Saquon.
All right.
Zeke. Yeah, Zeke came out with gangster too. State. And then the Cowboys took him.
Steady long, steady wrong.
If I go with you, then I'll still stay ahead of you. I'm going with Zeke though.
You go with Zeke. All right. Giants always have a high. Steve said Giants always have a higher pick.
That's facts. I know, right?
Zeke was number 4 and Barkley was number 2.
And now,
Tied. No, tied. Yeah, I was say,
Travis Kelce or Rob Gronkowski.
ooh, Travis Kelce
Or Rob Gronkowski.
I'm gonna go with Travis Kelce because I ain't gonna say why. I'm gonna go with Kelce. I ain't gonna give him no help.
I think he was doing more than when Gronkowski came out. I'm going with Kelce too.
No, Kelce. All right. Kelce was 63. Gronk was 42.
Wow.
Steve was right. Carson Wentz
Wait.
or Jameis Winston.
Winston.
I'm going with Wentz because I think Winston was tarnished because of the crab legs.
Carson Wentz was number 2.
Damn it.
Jameis Winston was number 1. Yeah. All right. Russell Wilson or Dak Prescott?
I'm Russell Wilson.
Russell Wilson.
Russell Wilson or Dak Prescott?
Wilson.
Russell Wilson at 75, Dak Prescott at 135. All right. Joe Mixon or Nick Chubb? We got 3 more after this, y'all, and then we're getting to your game.
Chubb.
That's what I was going to say too.
Chubb. All right, we got 3 Chubbs. Going once.
Snack got a Winston.
Oh, got a Mixon. Okay. Chubb was 35. Mixon was 48. All right.
Still up, dude.
All right. Justin Jefferson or CeeDee Lamb?
Justin Jefferson. CeeDee Lamb's on. The girl took his phone. Get the phone back. He did like that to her, you know. I don't remember nothing about Justin like that. Justin. Wait for me go first.
No, you winning, man. You go first.
Wait, no, I keep going first. What you doing?
The winner goes first.
Hey, listen.
Go ahead, man.
He just added some rules to it. Look at
All right. I'm gonna go with Justin.
That said Justin. Steve says CeeDee Lamb.
I'm going with CeeDee Lamb.
CeeDee Lamb at 17. Justin Jefferson at 22.
And then again, they were even.
All right. Stephon Diggs or Amari Cooper?
Going with Cooper.
I'm going Cooper.
Everybody got Coop out there. And Coop was number 4. And Stephon Diggs was I think 20 something. I done marked it out by accident.
Come on, man. Come on. Come on, man.
I done marked it out, man. Dang, why did I mark it out? Oh, I was going to put him closer to somebody else. But yeah, it's Cooper though. Anyway, all right. But I'm gonna say Bernard Hopkins, DeAndre Hopkins, or shit, that's why I did that. Well, that's the end of my game. That's the end of my game. That's the end of my game. I was putting Hopkins and Cooper together. That's what I was doing. That's why I marked it out. Okay.
So
that's
what was D-Hop? What was D-Hop?
D-Hop was 27. 27, dog.
So me and Corey remain tied.
Remain tied.
Okay, so mine was simply about the same thing. So mine is just simply basketball.
Okay.
And mine is who was the number 1 draft pick. All right.
Okay.
This is multiple choice, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna give you multiple choice, and you tell me who was the number 1 pick in that draft. All right.
Okay.
So we're gonna start with 2000.
Okay.
2000 in the NBA draft. Stromile Swift, Michael Redd, Jamal Crawford, Kenyon Martin. Who was the number 1 draft pick? Once again,
overall number 1.
Overall number 1. Stromile Swift, Michael Redd, Jamal Crawford, Kenyon Martin. Not your average guy says Kenyon Martin.
Kenyon went 2 or I think he went 2.
I'm going with Crawford.
New Jersey.
All right. OG says
I'm going with Stromile Swift.
Swift. Okay, so we got Jamal Crawford and Stromile Swift. Kenyon Martin was number 1 pick.
Was he? Oh, damn.
Stromile Swift was number 2.
I had him backwards.
Jamal Crawford was number 8. 2000 NBA draft. All right. The 97 NBA draft. Who was the number 1 pick?
I thought you said you were going to 2000. Oh.
No, I just started with 2000.
Oh. Okay.
In the 1997 NBA draft, Tracy McGrady, Chauncey Billups, Keith Van Horn, Tim Duncan.
Tim Duncan.
Tracy McGrady.
I guess me wrong.
No. I'm giving
everybody a chance.
All right, Keith Van Horn, Tim Duncan. Larry Wright said Tracy. All right, I'll give you a few more seconds because I ain't think. Okay, Snack is in there.
Yeah,
all right, not your average guy. Okay.
I might change my answer.
Change.
And the score said Duncan.
So once again, Tracy McGrady, Chauncey Billups, Keith Van Horn, Tim Duncan.
What did they say?
Larry Wright said Tracy. NF Skull. James Lil John is probably on his computer, and he said Tim Duncan.
I'm gonna stick with Duncan.
Duncan is correct. Tracy McGrady was number 9 in that draft.
Yeah.
Chauncey Billups was number 3, and Keith Van Horn was actually number 2.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah.
I was trying to remember when they said how many number 1 picks the Spurs had when they introduced my man, but I couldn't remember.
All right. So now I'm going to the 1995. Now, mind you, I'm going down. So we go, so it's getting deeper as we do this. All right. So 1995 NBA draft: Antonio McDyess, Jerry Stackhouse, Rasheed Wallace, Kevin Garnett, and then I'm gonna add another one in there just for because it was a good draft here. Joe Smith. I'll give them to you again. Antonio McDyess, Jerry Stackhouse,
Joe Smith.
Okay, Rasheed Wallace, Kevin Garnett, Joe Smith.
It wasn't Garnett. Wasn't even one of the North Carolina guys.
James says Garnett.
James Littlejohn says Garnett. NF Skull says KG. Let me see. I got Smith.
I think it was Garnett.
All right. Not your average guy got Smith. Snack Panther got Joe Smith. Larry Rice says Garnett.
I'm going with Smith too. I don't think it was Garnett.
Joe Smith out of Maryland.
Joe Smith was the number 1 pick. Antonio McDyess, number 2. Jerry Stackhouse, number 3. Rasheed Wallace, number 4. And Kevin Garnett, number 5.
Did you hear that number 3 and number 4 pick? You know where they from?
Huh? Antonio McDyess was number 2. Jerry Stackhouse was number 3. Rasheed Wallace was 4. And Kevin Garnett, number 5.
I said number 3 and 4 pick. You know what schools they from?
Yes, sir. We know. Yeah. Okay.
Right.
They from South Carolina?
No,
They know where they from.
They went to North Carolina.
North Carolina.
Oh, they're not from South Carolina though. They're not from Spartanburg.
No.
We're not talking about that part. We're not talking about that part.
Okay.
Everything I said is not always about South Carolina, about Spartanburg, South Carolina.
You a lie. You a lie. But that's for another show. All right. The 1994 NBA draft. All right. Juwan Howard, Jason Kidd, Grant Hill, Glenn Robinson. Number 1 overall pick. Once again, Grant Hill, Jason Kidd, Juwan Howard, Glenn Robinson. This is 94 draft. Snack Panther going with the big dog.
I'm going with Robinson also.
I'm going with Grant Hill.
Grant Hill. Okay. Larry, he went with Glenn also. Steve, not your average guy, said Jason Kidd.
It was between Hill and Kidd. I thought it was 1 and 2, but it might have been Big Dog 1 and 2.
James Littlejohn said Hill too. NF Skull, he got Kidd. So Kidd moving. But so far, nobody got Grant Hill in that 2 that you were talking about. So once again, I got Juwan Howard, Jason Kidd, Grant Hill, and Glenn Big Dog Robinson.
Grant Hill. I got Grant Hill.
Got Grant Hill?
Yeah.
Number 1, Glenn Robinson.
Bam!
Number 2, Jason Kidd. Number 3, Grant Hill. And that number 5, I ain't even picked the number 4, but number 5, Juwan Howard went 5.
Okay.
So I'm now 1 up.
All right.
1 up.
I'm gonna skip one of these because I know he had already used one of these names in his that he had. So I'm gonna go to the 91 draft. We're getting deep. I got 3 more after this. All right. So this is 91 draft. Mutombo, Steve Smith, Stacey Augmon, our guy that was supposed to be on the show, Kenny Anderson, and Larry Johnson.
Larry Johnson.
We got Mutombo, Steve Smith, Stacey Augmon, Kenny Anderson, Larry Johnson.
Grandmama.
Steve, not your average guy, said Grandmama.
I know Kenny was number 2.
Kenny was number 2. Okay.
Kenny was number 2.
Everybody else thinking over there. Okay, got Snack came in with Johnson.
Everybody got Johnson.
And if Skull's the only one that's going with the Kimbe.
Kimbe.
All right, so Larry Johnson was right. Kenny was number 2. Nakembe was 4. Steve Smith 5, and Stacey Augman was number 9.
Who was number
He
3?
went to the Hornets, right?
I ain't
Yeah.
Right?
Yep. Number 3, I ain't even pick because I ain't even know the dude's name, and he didn't even do anything. So I'm putting notable names.
Oh, what was his name? You don't know his name? Oh.
I ain't write it down because he wasn't notable. If I would have put it, y'all wouldn't even pick him. That's how he was somebody from he was a international guy. Y'all wouldn't even know.
Was it Drazen?
No,
Drazen Petrovic?
I don't know, but look at the 91 draft.
No, he came the year before that.
Yeah, Ryan Lee said Ryan Lee.
Dale Davis. No, that's not it.
I wasn't Dale Davis at number 3. I probably would have used him.
Exactly. Oh, yeah. Billy Owens. Yeah.
You know who Billy Owens is?
Yeah.
Who is Billy Owens?
He played with Miami. Syracuse. Played with Syracuse.
I about to say when the going Billy Ocean.
What he do in the NBA?
Yeah.
He didn't do that well in the NBA. But I think he got hurt though. But
that's why Corey didn't mention it.
But he was a beast in college though.
But we talking about draft pick going to the NBA.
Right. NBA.
Right. But that's why he would have been high though.
Look, well, Steve said he knew him, so listen.
Yeah.
I didn't think it.
Yeah, he was
What's
a beast
his name?
in college.
What's
Billy
his name?
Owens. Billy Owens. Yeah, Billy Owens a beast. He had Syracuse in the Final Four like for years, like almost every 4 years he was in there. He was there. Yeah,
okay, so I was going to the 8th grade at that time, and he had no shoe, so I didn't know who Billy Owens was.
He had no shoe.
Hey, you know you got them new Billy Owens?
Yeah, him and Derek Coleman. Yep, him and Derek Coleman.
All right, so I got two more. All right, 88 draft. 88.
Oh, we're going further and further.
Hey man, the last one will be 85. All right. Rick Smits, Danny Manning, Rod Strickland, Mitch Richmond.
Danny Manning. Kansas.
The man is Kansas too. Okay.
Yeah. Number one player in the country.
All right. So Danny Manning, Rick Smith was number 2. I had Rod Strickland. Rod Strickland was 19, and Mitch Richmond was number 5. All right. Two more. All right. 87 draft. Who was the number 1 pick? All right. I got Horace Grant, Reggie Miller, Kevin Johnson, Scottie Pippen, David Robinson. The main guy get a little easy with the main guy. Robinson. All right. So on my paper, I got Robinson was 1, Scottie Pippen was 5, Kevin Johnson was 7, Horace Grant was number 10, and Reggie Miller was 11.
Damn.
Now I ain't gonna lie to you. It may be the same way. Y'all may know some more guys under David, but I was like, don't know him.
What was this? 87?
87 draft.
Let me see who was on here. Well, I can't believe you ain't talking about these people, man.
It wasn't nothing to put on a piece of paper for a game. I could have done, like 1 through 4, but I wanted to do notables. You know what I mean?
Armand Gilliam.
I know him.
Yeah, Reggie Williams. I don't know Dennis Hobson. That name don't sound familiar. Olden Polynice. Derek Kenny Smith.
But I wasn't finna put him on there.
Yeah. Kenny Smith. Okay. Yeah, good.
We knew Kenny wasn't no number 1.
Yeah, we knew he wasn't number 1. All right.
Last one. All right, 85 draft. 85. And I know you knew one of them that was on here. So I got Karl Malone. Got Patrick Ewing, Wayman Tisdale, Chris Mullins. Wayman Tisdale, Karl Malone, Patrick Ewing, and Chris Mullin. Who was the number 1 overall pick?
Tisdale, Mullins, Hewlin.
Ewing, Tisdale, Mullin, Malone. Well, what y'all doing?
I'm going Patrick Ewing.
I want to go Patrick Ewing.
Larry Wright got Chris Mullin.
I want to go Patrick Ewing bad.
I know, right? See, crickets. Snack Panther got Pat. You know, Steve got Pat. James is the only one so far. I'm sorry, Larry Wright so far is the only one that's going with Chris. Chris Mullin.
Chris Mullin out of where did he come from?
Chris Mullin came out of he played with
Was it like
he played with Chris Jackson. I mean with Mark Jackson, didn't he? Well, he came from the same school, right?
St. John.
St. John.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember Chris Mullin being one. Gotta be Patrick Ewing. Gotta be Pat. I'm going Patrick Ewing.
Pat number 1.
Yeah.
Wayman Tisdale number 2. Chris Mullin 7. And then you already had Karl Malone at 13.
Yeah.
And again, G loses.
Did I lose? Rest in peace. Wayman Tisdale might have been a better Jasmine just than he was a ball player, man. That's how talented he was, man.
Better Jasmine? He played
jazz. He played jazz. Yeah, he had several records. Several records, man. I believe I want to say he won some awards, won some Grammys for it.
Is that the same Tisdale?
Yeah. Sax player. Yeah. So Snack said he went undefeated.
He did play jazz bass, didn't he? Oh wow, okay. Jazz bass.
He won some Grammys, won some Grammys, man.
Out of here. Okay.
Hey, great game, big dog. Great game, man.
Yeah.
Hey, y'all. Episode 15 in the books, man. Hey, great episode, fellas. Great episode. Hey, we appreciate each and every one of y'all, man, rocking with us, man. This has been fun. This has been fun. We look forward to seeing y'all on Tuesday.
His esophagus ruptured in the radiation treatment.
That's how he died.
Yeah.
Oh. Hey.
He had radiation from cancer, but when he went into the the chamber, and it ruptured.
Oh man. Well, man, we appreciate y'all rocking with us, man. Thank y'all, each and every one of y'all out there, man, on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. Not the average guy, man. You have a blessed week as well. Steve, my dad, Larry Wright, my guy, James Littlejohn, Rodney Littlejohn, my homeboy, Snack Panther, my cuz, Matthew Wright, and Michael Wolf, my sister. Don't forget to check her out at ATW Luxury Homes. My nephew, NF Skull.
Come here.
My wife, Crystal Wright. Hey, they just finished their
Come
episode.
here, Poo-Poo.
That's right. We'll be coming out soon, man.
Come here.
We just knocked them all out this week, so be on the lookout for that on all your Apple, Spotify, Google podcasts. And y'all can also see us on those podcasts as well, man. If you like to listen to podcasts, check us out. Check us out.
Listen, before we leave, I want to say a happy birthday to my boo, my birthday girl, Aria. She just turned 4 years old yesterday.
Hey, happy birthday, Aria.
What'd you say?
You're welcome. The big 4. Woo!
How many is 4? Put up 4 fingers. Okay.
There we go. There we go.
Hey.
Happy birthday, baby. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I'll see you later, Poo Poo.
All right. That's awesome, man. Happy birthday, Aria. Golly. All right. And everybody else that's out there, man, we love y'all. We appreciate y'all. Remember to keep your head on a swivel and keep God first. And we'll see y'all on Tuesday. Tuesday, we got Kenny Anderson on, y'all. Check us out on Tuesday. He should be on Tuesday. Make sure you check us out on the same back channel, baby. We'll see y'all on Tuesday, baby. We out. Peace.
Holla.